Listen, you think we're gonna tell the people this time how reality begins? In music, you know, it's only one way, one form. There's many. You're hip to that, aren't you? Right. Okay, let's dig it. Dig it.
Yeah, a 16-year-old on a warpath with Ritalin. Country's attacked by Iraq, and so he's fiddling cause he's scared for his life. But he puts up a fight, so they set the plan straight, but it ain't no keratin. 1986, my hero was the hero then. Thought about his choices that he made in life here and there, but he couldn't take the thought of his countrymen hemorrhaging. Thought about it once more for a second, then he settled it, then made it out his settlement. Big moves for a boy, made it to the army, got some big tools for a boy. Feeling empty but full like a big pool in a void. Only happiness that I was being fools with the boys, and to fully avoid going crazy. Wildin' in a war, and cause days in a Persian desert exciting or boring, either filled with violence or snoring. Feeling lost at home, but in his mind it was foreign. Now younger boss was just a marine in the force, assuming in the waters, bullets from machines flying over. Noises in the water, explosions was enormous. Body full of adrenaline and brain full of endorphins. The story he just gets more because they were swimming like dolphins. Cause his best mate, same name, but his friend was a bit taller. Bullets was coming at him as they were swimming in the waters, and my dad looks left to find the biggest fucking horror, just to see his day one getting shot in the throat. Homie couldn't breathe and his body could not even float. So with tears in his eyes, my dad put him to the side, and he said his goodbyes because it was time for him to go. His best friend died in the flow, but my pops had to leave him behind because otherwise he'd be toast. This filled my pops up with anger, cause whoever did that was bound to fucking get shot in the dome. So he flanks the enemies, attacked them from the back, gaining serenity, click like as he starts to unpack. One by one his crew was making the Iraqis drop, but didn't scout hard, and that's the shit that got him shot. Got a bullet in his back and a shot in the neck. Passed out with the thoughts that Iran is a wreck. At the age of fucking 20 with 4 years in a war, 2 bullet wounds, who'da thought he'd be surviving a mess. And that's the genes that he passed out from a soldier to a soldier. So take this as my word that I do everything I told you. 17 carrying a boulder on my shoulders. Don't be surprised when a rock gets smoten and it's molded. Got a boulder on my shoulder, ain't shit. Got a boulder on my shoulder, ain't shit. If a boulder on my shoulder turn a bitch in a lover, or even put it on my necklace. This was handed down to me in my jeans, so how she gon' pop up on the scene? This legacy really be hereditary, so it's the crown, it's time for a new king. It's all up in my blood to be dope. It's all up in my blood to be strong. It's fully in my genes, dodging bullets in the hate, and I bounce back and I keep going. So I'm looking past all the jealousy. All these phony people are all gonna see. Y'all leave a trail of lies, but I'ma leave behind accomplishments and a legacy.